Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here today to do the weekly reading for the sign of Leo the Lion for the week beginning June 12th through to the 18th, 2017. So let's get right into it. For those that are new to the channel, I'm burning my intuitive candle from intuitivecandles.com. This one is down by the bay, and the latest reveal to come out of that one was this, a black agate. I'm kind of like, never mind. But anyways, for those new, they're 100% soy-based, made from 100% soy, so they're not harmful to the health. When the wax melts down, you'll find a piece of tin foil. Inside the tin foil are beautiful gems and stones. I'm wearing them. I'm not wearing them all, but I'm wearing a good part of them. So anyways, let's get our smudge up. For anybody new to smudging, please just Google it, S-M-U-D-G-I-N-G. Smudging. It's an indigenous custom that clears out our energies and restores balance. And I was using matches because I'm trying to do the purest thing. It takes too long to get the smudge going. So I'm kind of forced into using a lighter for time constraint. Nobody wants to sit and watch me for 10 minutes trying to start a fire. It doesn't want to go. And I go through a dozen matches and it's still not burning, so lighter it is. Come on. Play nice. There we go. That's better. Ta-da! Start it up again. I've already calibrated and cleaned the cards, done the cleansing, but they need the smudge as well. And so do you, Leo. I hope you guys at least pick up on the energy of this. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're ready to shuffle. Gotta clean my mess up. All right. Please once again bring forward any messages you have for this general weekly reading for the sign of Leo the Lion. Leo the Lion. I don't keep it for the spread, but just in case you're wondering, it was regeneration, Leo. Regeneration, the world. If that's really meant to turn up, it will. And yes, it happens. I've seen it happen. It's for Leo the Lion. We thank you for any messages that you have for this general weekly reading for the week of June 12th through to the 18th, 2017. The sign of Leo the Lion right here already. Ooh, wowzers. All right, Leo, here we go. Your very first card on your Monday. What did I just say? Tell me I don't know. You see me shuffle after, well, okay, you couldn't see the cards, but I did put it back into the deck, and I continued to shuffle. And what did I say? I showed it to you. For some reason, I felt compelled to do that, and I never do. That's probably the first time I've done that. And I put it back in the deck, and I had said, don't worry about it. It's a great card, but if it's meant to come up, it'll come up, and this is your Monday. There you go. Proof is in the pudding. I'm not surprised. Your second cup on your Tuesday, Page of Cups, is all about imagination. Never, ever enough room in the lair. Wednesday, Five of Pentacles, abandonment. It doesn't mean someone's abandoning you. You could be abandoning somebody or something. So there's that way of looking at it. Your Thursday, the Fool, all about new beginnings. It's a good card. Not bad at all. Wow. Leo. Friday, the Star. She represents hope. Your Saturday, the King of Swords. He represents ambition. I just heard plans in the making on Saturday. You're planning something. You're spending the day putting something together. Sunday, Page of Wands, all about creativity. That's your week. All right, now let's break her down. Okay, one moment. Restorative little sip of tea. Yeah, the World card is staring back up at me. How weird was that? I love it when stuff like that happens. Regeneration on your Monday. It is the World. So, right off the top, when this card shows up, Leo, it's all about regeneration, renewal, refreshment, success, finding fortune, celebrating your achievements as well. For some of you, remember this is a general reading which may or may not apply to you. But for some of you, you're going to be recognized for some kind of achievements, and you may receive some kind of an award or reward for it. Yeah. This card also brings about and shows you the completion of a phase, something that's been ongoing with you for a while now, and you always said this phase. You always referred to it, whatever it is this phase you were going through. It is now coming to a completion, and you're going to find yourself quite happy about that, because what that implicates is that there's a completion of a goal or a project or something coming to an end, something being completed that you have been working on for a long, long time. Some of you are may be in the process of shopping for a new home or a new place to live as well at this time through the month of June. This week of June, on this Monday, this may come to the forefront for you. For some of you on this day, it's also a relationship landmark as well. Anniversary, renewing of vows, this kind of thing. For some of you as well, there's opportunity to travel now. And if you're single while you're traveling, you may have some romantic adventures, Leo. The advice of this card is to celebrate what you have achieved and embrace all opportunities that may come your way at this time on this day. You will be full of energy and motivation, and you'll be feeling like, damn, the world is my oyster. Just a wonderful feeling all the way around. Your keywords are success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. I almost caught something there and it went right by me, and I don't know why that happens. Maybe something will come back to me. Some of you have been feeling like you've been caught in a trap. I just heard that song by, was it Tom Jones? Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. That one. Yeah, that just, boom, right there. That's it. That means something to somebody, that song. Was it Elvis that did it? But I thought Tom Jones had done it too. Anyways, imagination, Page of Cups on your Tuesday. All right. So for some of you, because pages are all about bringing messages, news, opportunities to us. And in this case, this could be somebody between the ages of 15 and 28, give or take a little bit of time on either end, or somebody even older than that, but is extremely young at heart, somebody that's really hip and trendy, with it and cool, and they're a lot of fun to be around, and they give you really, really good company. But on this day, this person could come to you delivering news of love news, whatever that means for some of you. The advice of this card is, on this day, take time to enjoy the lighter side of life. On this day, you're going to be feeling more childlike, of course. Therefore, your imagination is going to reign full front and center. And I'm hearing that it's going to feed something to you that day to do that. You find yourself there, it's feeding something to you. You're not just living in the moment and feeling like a kid, but you're absorbing something from that whole state of mind. Your keywords are companionship, fun, outings, imagination, love news, and finances may come to the forefront as well. And it may be a celebration of finances, and maybe you have more money than you thought you did. It's just that simple. On your Wednesday, there's the Five of Pentacles, and this card represents abandonment. Okay, somebody out there, remember, general reading, so this isn't for everybody. Somebody out there is waiting for the other boot to drop. And what I mean by that is, some of you have been doing quite well, and you feel quite happy, almost too much so. Some of you are paranoid about the goodness that's been going on around you, and you're waiting for something bad to come along and wipe the smile right off your life. So there's this irrational fear. For some of you, it's poverty, being alone, being isolated. They're not rational fears, and for some reason, you're very paranoid about every other little thing, because things have been going a little bit too well as far as you're concerned. And you're giving yourself a shake going, what's going on? All these good things are coming my way. Things are coming with much more ease. But you know what? The paranoia, it's not a reality. You're not even close to these things coming at you in any way, shape, or form. Fear and poverty and isolation. Some of you at this time as well. See, this card. Some of you may be pulling back and distancing yourself from everybody else for a little while. You're not so sure of yourself anymore, and you'd rather keep a low profile than be up front and center in the spotlight of any way, shape, or form, and mess up. You have a lot of self-doubt, and then, there you are on display, feeling really humiliated and stupid. The self-doubt is like fear. You shouldn't doubt yourself if you're sure of what you're doing. And you obviously are sure of what you're doing, or you wouldn't be in the position you find yourself in to begin with, for that self-doubt to even be created on. So that is the weaker side of the psyche coming in and sliding in there and shaking and making you a bit uncomfortable. All the what ifs start rolling through. What if this happens? What if that happens? Oh my gosh, what if, what if, what if? So you're putting yourself through that. And some of your worrying, the worry is surrounded either by your job or your personal relationship. Also, for some of you, there's a feeling of you're feeling quite alone after the breakup of a relationship. And also alone in your financial struggles, because when breakups happen, that's all a part of the fallout. It's a change in your financial situation. It's not two of you anymore. Now you're back to one again. The advice is, you have the support that you're looking for. You're turning to all the wrong places and the wrong people, feeling lost, feeling led astray, feeling abandoned by help that you thought was there. You're just looking at the wrong people. The stuff isn't for everybody, so you can't turn to you can't do eeny meeny with your friends. Who can I talk to? You have to find somebody that's going to be relatable and can understand and not judge you. That is what you're looking for to help you get through this. Your keywords are isolation, rejection, fear, risk, relationship, and the fear of money problems as well. And for some of you, I'm not feeling it's a huge, overwhelming money problem thing, more like an adjustment to your new money situation. All right. Your Thursday is the Fool. He's all about new beginnings. When this card shows up, you are on the brink of beginning a brand new path in your life. This is for some of you. And also for some of you, wonderful chances await you. It's just waiting for you to come, embrace it, and own it. The card is suggesting, if you feel destiny is at play here, you need to follow your destiny. You need to trust in your destiny, especially if you can feel that it's there. I'm hearing smell my destiny. For some reason, I don't know how you smell your destiny, but that's what's coming through. Somebody out there knows what that means. I have no idea. The card is here to tell you the best advice for you is to focus on your goals right now. Don't let yourself get distracted by outer influences or people. And for a couple of you, the card is saying you need to have a new beginning by reinventing who you are or what you're all about, or your look. Reinvent your look, your belief system. It can go that deep and that far. For some of you, that message is meant for you. For more of you, there is a bright future in store, found in a new territory, and you will journey by land or sea to reach that territory. The advice is look before you leap. But if you like what you see, use your intelligence, use your instinct and your intuition. And if you're getting the green light all the way across, go ahead and jump in. Go ahead. The keywords are risk and innocence, departure, discovery, journeys, and starting over. Okay. Friday's card, the Star. It's all about hope. Okay, so some of you have learned some very valuable lessons you didn't want to learn, things that were imposed upon you, things that happened, and you've come through some turbulent waters, let's put it that way. Some turbulent waters and some trying times, and you've been tested over and over again. You have learned very rich life lessons from this experience. And you've even, some of you admitted it to the universe and said, okay, enough already. I get it. I get what you're trying to show me, and I get what you're trying to say. So some of you have picked up on it. But through the heartache and the conflict, there have been lessons learned. But now that you're out the other end of it, you're starting to feel hope. There's a little glimmer there of hope of a new beginning. And it's not all over. And you can get up and be happy every day, or look forward to the day ahead when you lay your head down at night. You just need to place a little bit more trust into the universe, Leo. Trust that it's going to protect you and it's going to guide you to much happier times. They lay in wait for you. The card also reveals growth through healing the past. Some of you have just come through that as well. Freedom from old patterns will be broken. Feeling more whole and fulfilled, and looking for more of that in your future and believing that it's going to be there. You are on the right path. The card is here to tell you that you are on the right path. This card is a sure sign that everything is going to work out in the end. It's going to be wonderful for you. The advice of the card: follow your heart, respect your inner knowing, your intuition, your inner voice, and trust that the universe is going to bring you what you need. Your keywords are creativity and dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual, paths, rebirth, and wishes. That's a great card. Your Saturday is the King of Swords, and he's all about ambition. This man, sometimes, Leo, you may recognize yourself in this. This is sometimes known as the U card. So you may recognize yourself, or it could be somebody else. And it could just be the energy that's moving in for Saturday. But if he's a real person or an energy, if he's not you, this man is very, very clever. He's a very strong leader in the business world as well. He's a great strategist with charm and ambition. He can exert pressure whenever he feels wherever he wants with whoever he wants. He's good at that without even hardly breaking a sweat. He can exert pressure on other people. He can make things happen pretty quick. Because he's impatient to succeed. So he doesn't beat around the bush, and he doesn't waste any time, and he pulls on all his experience to do the job cleanly, to cut with his sword through illusions, confusions, being lost. He cuts through the bullcrap and gets to the meat of the matter and what really counts. And he wastes no time in doing this as well. He brings calm, logical energies and judgment. For some of you right now, some legal issues may need attention, so you need to pay up to that. If this card is the U card, it's telling you, if you identify with this and you feel that this person is you, that it's time to take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility rather than emotions. That's a good thing to know. Take a logical approach to almost everything that you go towards or that comes towards you. This is a time for mental agility rather than emotion. The advice is to look for facts before making any decisions at all. That's just smart thinking. Of course it is. Keywords are fairness and balance, decision, justice, and support. You know, you've got a really good reading going on here, because here's your last card. It's the Page of Wands, and he's all about creativity. That's 2 pages. See the stuff, and when you see 2 or 3 pages, like in a 7-card spread, that's indicative of high activity in your life. There's going to be stuff going on. It's not going to be a quiet week. Put it that way. You'll be left with food for thought and something to chew on come your Sunday. By the time you get here, oh yes. This page is very charming. He's very witty, and he brings great news about creative projects for some of you. New work for others. Being given the green light in travel plans, things that you've been kind of on hold with. That's for some of you. Some of you may meet up or connect with a person who's extremely creative. This card is all about creativity. Literally. You may meet somebody that's highly creative. Somebody new. Somebody fresh. They could be a writer, a dancer, an actor. They can help you discover your own talents as well. They are highly talented. That's how you'll recognize them in the arts. The advice of the card is now is the time to begin to express yourself. Keywords are messages, travel news, communications, new work, expression, huge transitions this week. And entertainment falls in. The very last final word on the reading, entertainment. There you go, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it resonated with some of you. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please feel free and do so. I'd like to thank all my subs that are already currently subscribed to the channel here on YouTube, and also to the subs that are on Facebook under the Facebook group Bay of Fundy Fortunes as well. You're more than welcome to join us there. We are all like-minded people. We're all walking the same path. And it's educational, and it's interesting, and it's a lot of fun sometimes as well in there. We all get along famously well. It's beautiful. Anyways, you can also find us not just on Facebook. You can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes as well on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter, as well as YouTube. If you like this reading and you'd like a reading that's personal, private, and specific just to you, I offer that service. That information is found down below the video window. If you read through there once, grab my email, which is used for everything, and ship me off an email, and we'll get something set up and get you taken care of. And for now, I'm going to sign off and say that if you're ever looking for me, you usually find me sitting right here, right in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. This is my spot in the world. Or walking down below along the beach, along the water's edge that carries the highest tides on the planet, the beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. And you'll always catch me watching because I'm a high tide junkie. I can't even talk. I'm a high tide junkie, and you can always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, and hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.